Welcome back to Nurse Catherine, guys. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna start off with a story, and this is a story of me watching a Netflix show called, I believe, Tidying Up. And because of this show, I went from this to this, and this to this. And I'm not even OCD, it just changed my life watching this Netflix documentary. So as a nurse, I don't want to come home to a messy house all the time. I don't want to have to come home to clean up a house, clean up after people, which I'm not really cleaning up after anyone because it's just my husband and I don't have kids. But I don't want to have to do a ton of stuff when I come home. So living minimalistically makes total sense to me, and living minimalistically realistically. I have watched so many videos on people who are like extreme minimalists, and that's not where I want to be. I would like a chair to sit on. If I can sit on a chair instead of a rug on the floor, that would be nice. I would like a bed to sleep on at nighttime and not like a beanbag chair. So here is my tour slash what I am doing to live minimalistically, realistically, and what you guys can do as well, and how I kind of found this out through that show on Netflix called Tidying Up. So first we're gonna start in the bedroom, and this is where you put all your clothing on the bed. So now that you have all your clothing out, now you have to go through all of it. Now all the clothing I literally just dumped out, I already went through, and this is all the clothing I'm getting rid of. On the show Tidying Up, Marie says that you just dump everything right on your bed, all the clothing from all your rooms, and go through it. Some things I don't agree with that she does. She thanks the clothing for serving her. Clothing doesn't have any emotional value. It's a piece of cloth, so I don't feel like you need to thank the clothing for serving a purpose. But I also don't have any emotional attachment to clothing besides my wedding dress because it was my grandmother's, so that is something I definitely want to keep. But all the clothing behind me, I'm gonna put right back in that garbage bag because I am giving it away now. So this is what my closet looks like now that I have gotten rid of all of that clothing. We'll head over here. So there is all of the clothing that I am getting rid of, and this is what my closet looks like now, and it's wonderful because there's like nothing in here. All right, yeah. Top area is some shirts of mine. Middle area, the gray bag, is my work bag for staying over, and then the bottom area is just another area for other clothing. And that's it, guys. That is all the shirts that I now own, which it still looks like a lot to me, but that's it. Those are my husband's. And then I have some shoes in there and in there. And that is practically all the shoes I have besides sneakers that I keep in the garage. Now, also from going from here to there, and then also to go into your drawers. This is what my drawers look like now, and I actually really like what Marie says to do, because look, I can see all the pants that I own. This is literally it, and the pants that I'm wearing. So these are my jeans, my skirts, and my shorts for the summertime. And then over here, these are my scrubs, and some of them are in the wash, but literally that's it. Here are my t-shirts. I got rid of a ton. There's t-shirts over there, tank tops over there, and look at all that empty space. And then lastly, the bottom drawer, which is sweatshirts, sweatshirt, and another sweatshirt, and room for some more sweatshirts. And guys, that is it. That's all the clothing that I have besides some dresses that are hanging up in a different closet. And let me tell you, it feels so good to get rid of stuff and get rid of clothing and just clear house, because so much clutter just brings that much more clutter into my mind, and it feels good to get rid of it. So guys, I encourage you to do the same thing, because we are not stirring up our treasures here on earth, right? That is not what we want to do. So next, let's head to the other biggest part of my house that I hit, and that was the kitchen. So in the kitchen here, I actually already was pretty minimalistic with everything that I kept, as in dishes wise, but my Tupperware, guys, and the gifts we got from weddings, oh my word, was that overwhelming our storage space. So I went from this is a picture of everything on the right hand side that I got rid of, and everything on the left hand side I kept, and that's just Tupperware. That was only Tupperware in that picture that I cleared out of this space. So a ton of people have like very nice china and stuff like that. Well, I don't. I just need cups, plates, bowls, and stuff like that to get me through. And a lot of this my husband and I received as a wedding gift, so we do have a lot, but I also didn't want to get rid of it because it was a wedding gift. And then also if we have big parties, we can have enough plates for everyone and not have to use paperware. But this is it, and this is the only plates, bowls, everything like that, cups that we use when people come over, and what we use every day on a daily basis. So this is my plates area, cups, and this black stuff we are actually getting rid of. We're giving that away to my husband's brother. And I have some of my Tupperware at the very top up there, and that's what I use for work up there. But other than that, this is our everyday kitchenware that we use. Next, let's head to the Tupperware area, which is the most best, awesomest, whatever you want to say, area, because I cleared house on this area as well. So over here, this is where I keep our party supplies. This area I cleaned out so well. I have my salad bowl up top. I have my pitcher in the very back, big glass pitcher for big parties, another glass pitcher, ice area container right here, and then a cheese and meat board right there, as well as one in the back. All of that being gifts as well. And this is our medicine cabinet, along with our Tupperware. And boy, does it feel good to only have that amount of Tupperware. We are big meal preppers, so having that amount of Tupperware is perfect for us. We used to have an abundance amount, as you guys saw on the table. We had plastic Tupperware, we had Tupperware from other people that they gave us, we had the glass Pyrex Tupperware, we have Rubbermaid, we have it all. So it feels good to just slim it down and just have that. And speaking of that, speaking of cooking and meal prepping, because my husband didn't know I did this. He was gone when I did all of this. But for this, I also got rid of a lot of our bakingware because we didn't even use half of it. Some of it I've never touched in 2 years that I've had it. So might as well give it to somebody who's gonna use it, right? So this is our baking area now. I have one measuring cup because that's all I need. These bowls we got as a gift. There's some paperware in the back. And then this is a ring holder, one extra mason jar, a gift for my husband from another wedding, and then an extra water bottle, and then even some cookbooks and flower vases up there, and a to-go coffee container or hot chocolate, really, that's what I like. So yeah, that is it. That's all of our baking supplies. And speaking of baking supplies, you need a drawer to keep utensils in. In the tidying up show, she says put things in little containers to kind of organize your space. So this is what my baking utensils area looks like. I did not put that contact paper down, guys. That was somebody else. But here's my measuring cups, some of my tools that I use, spatulas over here, these things here, and just the little things in the back, but that's it. I got rid of a ton of stuff in here, guys. This really keeps it super organized, and I can find what I'm looking for instead of having to dig through countless amounts of measuring utensils and tools and spatulas to see what I need. And then lastly, the other biggest area was, you know, everyone has that junk drawer probably in your kitchen. We all have it, I feel like. Everyone has a junk drawer. So for our junk drawer, I put a couple extra containers in there to organize stuff. So here is our junk drawer. A little messy, but here it is. We have some tape, some papers of my husband's, gum, all of our wires, but look, I put them together so they stay together. A little stuff in here, another lighter, a flashlight, stamps, just stuff like that. But you should have seen this, guys, beforehand. This was the messiest junk drawer of junk drawers that you may have ever seen. And guys, it doesn't take much to tidy up at all. And it feels so good to come home and to cook in the morning and know where everything is, go upstairs to my room and be able to find my clothing and see what t-shirts I have because of the 3 folding method Marie also talks about. I did forget to mention that. But she organizes everything and folds them in 3 that they can stand up by themselves and that you can see everything that you have in your cabinet, just like you guys can see here. You can see everything that's in my cabinet because of how I organized it. And that's it, guys. Now I have to go put all this clothing back in that bag and bring it back to where it needs to go. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate to like it, please. Also, if you could subscribe to my channel, that would be wonderful, and support your fellow sister out. Be on the lookout for Tuesday's educational nursing video. Also, every Saturday, don't forget, is a vlog like this, nursing related or non-nursing related, just kind of about my life and how I keep life going while being a nurse. So now go organize your space during this quarantine and stay at home. All right, adios guys, I'll see you in Tuesday's video.